Okay, sup guys, it's been quite a while. If you're gonna ask anything, it was something going on. I didn't feel like making a video because something happened. So, I just don't want to talk about it, alright? Alright. So I'm making another part. I'll see how long I do this part. Cause something happened. I don't really want to talk about it. Anyways, continuing on from this. Uh, I think I'm gonna do what if Deku was framed again? Tundra and Zuko be going, or Emerald, that's his Lycan name. Tundra and Emerald. Tundra and Emerald to be going out. I remember Tamaki, Nejiri, and Mirio were his friends with Momo, Ida, and Todoroki. Yeah. No. I'm gonna get Ida out of here. I hate this fucking hand motions. I hate motherfucking robot ass hands. Bakugo, I'm actually gonna still consider him. I'm actually gonna, I'm pretty sure I let him be in there. I was like, but now I'm gonna be like, fuck it, because I hate Bakugo still. I don't know why, but I don't want to make him a good guy. I just hate that. Like, I get you motherfuckers who would be doing these Bako Deku ships, but fuck that shit. You need to remember the fact that fucking Bakugo literally tormented Zuko from kindergarten, elementary, and middle school. It's it's like what the fuck? It's literally what the fuck? I can't explain how fucking annoying it is to see that shit. Unless the AU is where Bakugo like is actually nice, then fuck that. No one would want that shit. If you didn't give me the bullshit explanation that Izuku and Bakugo overcome that shit, fuck that. Fuck you and your bullshit. Let's get that straight. But enough of the 2 minutes of I've been ranting. Let's continue with this. Oh, by the way, if you want to know, I record on a fucking iPad. And I use Video Leap for this. Sure, it's not the best. If anything, I would probably use something where I can literally copy and paste parts in. Where I can literally take one part, put it in, and then mix them, match them if something goes wrong. Or I can just put something in the middle of it to explain what happened. Like put context. And I wish I could put markers everywhere, but I can't. So sorry about that. But continuing on from this, I'm gonna go start off with actually Izuku and Tundra, as well as Miori. Wait, hold up. Who did I say Tundra was? Did I say Tundra was Nejiri? No. I don't. I can't remember. It's been like 2 weeks. I'm very sorry for the break. Something happened, but I'm gonna give Tundra and Injury separate entities if I made them the same person. You're not the same. I'm sorry, I forgot your hopes up. No, I think I made them the same person, so yeah. Tundra is Nejiri, but just she's in it. Her entire soul possessed Nejiri. She took over Nejiri's soul. So yeah. So continuing on from this, the fact is that Naruto is um he is mostly just or Naruto, Zuko and Nejiri, or Tundra. I'm just gonna go by the Zuko Tundra or Emerald Tundra. Emerald and Tundra are just on a date. I don't know what to do for a date. I'm a hopeless idiot when it comes to girls. I'm like, wait, does she like me? Please God, no, please she doesn't say she likes me. This is gonna be really awkward if I have to turn her down. And that happened. She liked me. I'm like, fuck, what do I say? Okay, that enough of my personal life. But anyways, Tundra and Zuku. I guess they can say it goes to arcade. They play some dance. I forgot the dancing game. Oh God, when you like if you go to Tokyo, Japan, and you go to another arcade, it's like one of those like the Asian peak of gaming for arcades. There's like that one good guy that's just in the arcade and demolishing it. Most of the time, if you see the guy is probably an Asian, but this is like a full on crowd or like society of hardcore arcade gaming Asians who like ascended the peak for that game, like the dance, even fucking racing games. Okay, no, enough with this. Enough with this. I didn't play because I was like, oh shit, everyone gonna stare how bad I am. Huh? Okay, I'm very sorry for my dad for interrupting me. He asked me for something. I'm sorry about that. But anyways, I'm probably gonna just make this like a 20-minute part because I kinda don't. I want to, but don't want to. Okay, I'm gonna just make this as long as I can be for right now. And in terms of that, I'll try to make a video on Monday. I'm very sorry to all of you if you don't like me taking that break and you want me to constantly upload. I'm very sorry for you. But in terms, it was mixed with family emergency issues, as well as my own laziness. And the fact is, I kind of want to watch a lot of shit for what ifs, but then it's like in the middle of that shit, it goes to that where it's the moment where there's not what ifs, but I still keep on trying to find what ifs. So yeah, let's go with that. So I'm gonna make it a thing for Naruto eventually in a what if, and it's gonna be fucking sick. Cause I'm not gonna explain what anime is from, cause don't get me wrong, uh, I watched anime. I'm gonna give you a hint. It was like 26 episodes, and it was one of the more like how can I put it? Mainstream ones. I wanted to actually get more chapters in the manga to finish. So, in terms, I watched the anime. From the anime, I read the manga. My bad. I read the manga until it ended. And I'm pretty sure it just ended. So, yeah, that gives you a hint right there, if you manga readers. If you know what just ended, I'm pretty sure. I think it was like within this month that ended. But yeah. Anyways, on enough with my ranting. Tundra over there just having a great time playing arcade. Everyone's staring at Azuko and Tundra, just like, holy shit! I want her man's. I want her. I want his girl. That was like a reaction from every person in the goddamn arcade. They just see them having a fun time laughing. Azuku's giving money for like the coins to go play. Because I'm pretty sure most of my viewers are American or from America. So, eh. So you know what it is, like Chuck E. Cheese and all that. Ugh. Okay, that's much better. Anyways, from continuing on, Tundra and Azuka are just having a blast. They even go to the park, just walk around. They they see like a stray, I guess you can say kitten, and their wolf instincts almost took over. The wolf instincts almost took over because I think it made Tundra a 32-tailed fox. No, I'm gonna put if I made Izuku like that, because I'm pretty sure damn well, I'm gonna make Izuku up to 12 tails right now. He's releasing 12 tails of his power, and Tundra is releasing about 10. So Tundra's max is 64, and Azuku's max is 96. So yeah, pretty damn, pretty damn balanced. Anyways, continuing on. Yeah, they're going out. They're having a great time, honestly. And they go to a fox cafe. There's literally, or the raccoon cafe. I can't remember where that is, but I know it's in Japan somewhere. The raccoon cafe. There's just like, just like they literally keep raccoons as pets and have them in a restaurant. Like, the fuck? Who are these insane people? I do not know, but they are clearly men and women of culture. I swear to God, if you go with this hentai bullshit, we don't need to go there, but they're the men and women of culture. Like, you're so lucky we're in public. I would have grabbed my sword and cut you in half. We both know your sword wouldn't be able to get through my skin. We both know your sword would probably just bounce off, right? They just look at each other and like, God, I hate that you're right. Like, thankfully another avoided beating. Because he's like, thankfully another avoided beating in my in his mind. Like, I don't know if I can stand what more. I don't know if I could have stand it. But yeah, they're going out. They honestly just have a great time the day. They go back home. They go to bed. They sleep in the same bed. Nothing happened. You damn perverts. Anyways, nothing happened. They're just having a great time. Izuku and Tundra are just having a blast being together. I think I made it the weekend. And then it was Nedre, Mirio, as well as Tamaki with Momo. Momo and Todoroki just come in. They go. What do we want to say where they go? Where they go? I must say they go to somewhere. Oh, I know. They go to cause I'm pretty sure UA is in Tokyo in My Academia lore, or where Tokyo used to be. So I'm guessing there's a bunch of shit from Tokyo. Cause I'm pretty sure Tokyo or My Academia takes place 100 years in the future, or 200 years in the future. Cause 100 years is enough for like maybe around uh 4 generations to pass by. So their quirks can be that advanced after 4 generations. Or is it yeah, I think it somewhere said it was around 100 years. I think it was during All Might's speech to Midoriyan, like when All Might dragged Izuku to in canon, he dragged Izuku to the room and told him everything about All for One. So yeah, I think that's when he explained that. But anyways, continuing on from this, Izuku, Tamaki, Nejiri, or Tundra, Mirio, and Momo Todoroki go to. I'm gonna say they go to a special place that's actually um, viewed by the public as a very great place to have fun with your quirks, because they allow quirk usage in this area. Though, if you really, if you wanted to train, you need to go to a certain area to train. And if you want to fight against people, you can do that. So, there was 2 battles, Tamaki versus the Tamaki versus Todoroki. Momo didn't want to fight because she's more all around based. She isn't really specifically for uh, physical combat. She's more universal in her usage as a hero. So they were just like, I wanted to fight too. Like, oh, you can fight Todoroki when we're done. after I beat his ass. Like, he fights Todoroki, then he fights Mirio. Mirio did a better job of holding back against Izuku, but when Izuku realized there's still always a part of him open when he's standing on the floor, he's like, oh, wait. Because I'm pretty sure if permeation works the way I think it does, if he's holding his weight, if he has one part of his foot like tangible, all the weight should be on that foot. So that means Mirio must have fucking monstrous strength without a quirk, strength-based quirk to fight. Because the fact is, if it works the way I think it does, Mirio would have been putting all his weight in that one point. Or he uses 2 points to diverse the weight. I'm not gonna get into this. A theory for another time. Or I can make this theory on my own. But anyways, Mirio is fighting, but he still gets whooped. Now it's Tundra versus Izuku. And he's like, should we go even? Let's put up a barrier at least first. So they both put up a barrier. Like, 3, 2, 1. I say we release both to 10 tails. Let's use 10 tails overpower. That should be enough. Alright then, let's end this, my old companion. God, I hate how you're scary sometimes. Oh, I love how I'm scary. You're knife your fuel, Tundra. Oh, I know. Now die. She just runs up with her giant ass sword. If you want to know what her sword looks like, I guess it can be a picture of a Zabuza's executioner blade. Just instead it's like pure white with some green in it. Taken after Izuku's color scheme. Or Emerald's color scheme. I don't know, Emerald, Izuku, whatever. You might see a filler arc, like part 3, that's not related to My Hero Academia story whatsoever, but it's related to my own AU stories, so keep that in mind. I may be doing parts where they go on missions throughout the entirety of the multiverses and realms, as well as dimensions and alternate universes. Multiverses are alternate universes. Realms are clusters of multiverses for that certain thing. Because I don't think many people wanted me to explain this, but I'm going to explain it here. Multiverses are a cluster. Basically, multiverses are a cluster of AUs, and realms are an entire thing that contains all the multiverses. Well, for that certain thing, like My Hero Academia has its own realm which contains all the multiverses for that. Naruto has a realm that contains all the multiverses for Naruto, etc. That's how my AUs work. And the void is the gateway between the realms. And the realm itself is basically just an empty plane of like maybe one color that's respective to the Lycan it carries, because each AU gave or realm gave birth to a Lycan. That's how it works, and also an Archon. So it represents the member. It represents the member who, or the Archon or Lycan, who's alive or has more power, or their natural color. I'll explain what their color is later, but anyways, continuing on. Izuku is continuing on, just having a great time with, fighting with, Tundra. All the other motherfuckers that are sitting there like, what the fuck are we watching? This looks like they're trying to kill each other, but they're playing around. Like, what? They're playing around? Mirio just asked that, like, yep. This is not even close to their full strength. Either one of them. Though Tundra's full strength is a little bit lower than Izuku, but she's still very powerful. it makes no sense how they're that strong, but let it be. I don't want to get I don't want to get in a fight with them. Like, so he basically treated me like a toy, pretty much. Though he does say if you maybe had something to augment your strength, really, really surpass any strength, maybe if you were able to use permeation with his strength, his like raw strength at full power, you might actually win against him. Wait, what do you mean? Miria is asking, what does he mean? And he just says, straight up says, Izuku can't phase through things. He just gives off. Izuku can't phase through things. As much as people may want to think that because of his power, he can't. So he's basically. Though he does have something else, which does the similar thing. But it's very, very more flawed than yours. Though it's easier to utilize, yes, it's much more flawed than yours, Mario. You have a great permeation or great untangible ability that gives you the ability to become untangible. So, yeah. His is just more or less something that he wouldn't like to use in a normal fight if it was full power. It was him at full power. Because that could end up getting him killed. If the enemies find a way to work around it, or use it to their advantage. So he trained just so he didn't have to use it as his main source or go. He uses it as a main, like, escape or defense weapon. And as you can see, he's not using it for attack or making openings. No, he's using it to more or less get away from Tundra and do another attack. Though Tundra knows this, she can't really do much about it because he's using diversions as well as already set traps by his power. So, and by the way, this is Momo explaining it. So, there's a lot of things you need to consider with Izuku. He's a lot smarter than me. I know this. He just doesn't want to take it from me in the class because he's just like, you need to have your own special thing, Momo. No offense, but I want you to be the smartest. I'm fine with being the third smartest right after Tundra. Like, wait, I can't beat her? Like, no. Stay down, Tundra. No trying to beat Momo. At least give her that. Like, she gives him puppy eyes, like, your puppy eyes won't change a thing. He's trying so hard not to break his cool right now. And Tundra, I think Tundra's like, is he trying not to break his cool right now? She's thinking this right now, like, Tundra, no. He can see him hesitating, but then he basically gets his composure together, like, no, Tundra. Just no. Let her be on top. He's about to laugh at her. A fake laugh at her for trying this. And she's like, oh shit, I'm stopping. Yeah, whatever. Like, still sucks though. Yeah, but the moment deserves it. After all, she's a true person, or a true friend. Like, I don't want to be put on top for pay. Momo, this wasn't a question. That wasn't a request. It was an order. I'm not gonna take it, and you better not take it so lightly. Because the fact is, you're not gonna be able to stand up to me with that. I'm making you in front because I want you to be there as my first friend, or one of my true friends. I want you to be on top of the class in smarts. Though Tundra and me are way smarter, we feel like you deserve it. After all, you helped us a lot, Momo. And she's like, oh, thank you. Well, who... And by the way, I'm just going to shade their favorite food, and I'm going to say they all like... milkshakes. A milkshake is... Or they like boba a lot. All of them like boba. And they're like, why don't we go get some boba? I'm like, you just see Tundra's eyes twinkle and her tails wag around, as well as Zuko, and all the other guys are just getting excited. Boba! They just go run the fuck out of the thing. And Todoroki still he's changed from his soba thing to boba. So yeah, now fuck off. Anyways, they go on. They basically go on. They just absolutely tear through everything and get to the boba stand with all the rest of Class 1A outside watching this, and they're just going they order, like, each of them orders like 7 drinks, and they just start drinking. Zuko literally gets a big whole bottle. He just he creates his own straw, just starts drinking it. Tundra's doing the same. The rest of the guys are like, yeah, this is normal. Everyone else watches like, the fuck is wrong with these people? I mean, like, I guess you can like a food, but what the fuck? What the fuck is this shit? Like, this makes no sense. This makes no sense. They're just screaming this out. And like, Zuko's like, fuck off, you cunts, this is my boba. They just start walking out, and they're like, that's some good boba. You didn't make so much, you need to make so much of a commotion. Like, boba's boba. I'll do whatever it takes to get my hands on boba. Now, off to the house! And the rest of One Ice is like, wait a second, is that Zuko? Because Izuku has not smiled in the rest of Class 1's direction in the entire time they've been there. Aizawa, the only people who have Midoriya's respect as well as trust is Aizawa, Midnight, and Nezu, and who else? The Wild White Pussycats. Right there. The people there from the entire thing, Midoriya trusts them and respects them. So he's like that. And the rest of them are like, fuck, we fucked up. He's still so kind, but we fucked up. We should probably say sorry. The rest of you, fuck off. I don't want to hear your apologies. Now fuck off and leave me alone. He flicks them off and just leaves. That's Zuko right there. They just go to their house. They're chilling. And the competition goes. They're playing some games. I would just say COD. Calculating from this is Modern Warfare, but it was Modern Warfare 4. This was Black Ops. It was Cold War, but it was the last one was Black Ops 4. 2020. It was. Alright. Okay, so from here it would probably be. They were playing Black Ops. Oh God. They're already on 5. Basically, Cold War's 5. BO5. And 80 divided by 2, because every other year a Black Ops and Modern Warfare is released. So Black Ops 44 BO 56. Black Ops 56. They're playing some Black Ops 56. Okay. I don't know if the company will actually live that long, but fuck it. Let's go with that. they're playing Black Ops 56. Izuku bets $100 on this. Todoroki bets he just puts down a grand and like, the fuck you going off of? Tamaki puts in 200. Mirio puts in about 300. Like, the fuck you guys on? Are you guys high? Because why the fuck you putting this much money? This is just a game. Like, this is not a game. We're winning. I might as well make the most profit out of this. Todoroki, you're gonna lose the most profit. You're gonna lose the most if you lose. It's not even my money, it's my dad's. Like, oh. No, then carry on then. Fuck him. Because Izuku and all the guys hate Todoroki's dad still. He hasn't done through the change thing, and still I don't like the fact that he tried to change. He's been a prick in Todoroki's entire life, and he doesn't deserve a second chance. But the fact that what he did at the end of season 4, I do believe he does deserve some redemption. So, yeah. And continuing on, they go on. They win. They basically playing it. It's a sniper only match with throwing knives, or what do you call it, laser beam one shots, and then was it energy rifles? Bullshit. No, I'm joking. If anything, they still don't even have laser guns. It's just the quirks, so they're using regular guns. They go on. Actually, now I think about it, My Hero Academia's weapon system is so flawed for the fact that the motherfuckers literally are using pistols, Berettas, and revolvers. They literally haven't brought out many big weapons. Like anything that massive. The only thing they utilize is their quirk. So, yeah. Whatever. Anyways, continuing on from this, Izuku is literally... He beat them all. It's like... He grabs all the money. He goes. This is his house. I'm not gonna get a picture. I'm gonna just say, if you ever see those like fancy houses, they're 2 stories, have the glass on the outside, and they have the wall like outside the perimeter, so you can't really see in. But they're kind of clear in the back, but they're kind of clearish, but the front's kind of just stone and all that. But the back is like kind of only with glass, and it's like those type of houses with like flush green you see on those pictures. Basically that. He doesn't like big mansions and all that, or estates. So yeah, that's it. He just wants that. Intention for him live happily in there with his mom. Oh yeah, I think his mom killed herself. Sorry about that. So his mom's not there, sadly. Rip cinnamon roll. Anyways, mommy cinnamon roll. That's basically her. But anyways, continuing on. Yeah, that's basically it. Anyways, I'm gonna end it off here. Have a good day. I'm gonna post an hour tomorrow because I kind of came to this pretty late because I was doing something. I'm very sorry for the rest of you that are here. Anyways, have a good day and keep on gaming, but my fellow gamers.